as I get is strictly rush and got some hard point fracture. You know, the gameplay is just a backdrop. I really just want to jump right into what I want to talk about, and hopefully I get it all in this commentary, because this is a pretty long commentary. It's a pretty long video because I put the trailer to Titanfall, the official launch, on the beginning of this video, and I did that because after watching it I got so hyped. I feel like sharing it with everybody. Oh man, so this video I would like to say is like a review of your reviews, my side of the story to everything I've been watching. I've been all Titanfall. I haven't fired up my Xbox, but that's more generally to, you know, having to do with me and work, and I get home and I don't even want to turn it on. I hope I don't feel that way next week, but you know what's funny? I actually got almost all next week off, and that wasn't on purpose. It just happened that way, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Titanfall all day. That's weird, but anyway, basically I've been watching a lot of Titanfall, a lot of videos, a lot of reviews, reading articles, different things going on in the community, and I feel like the cons are being really emphasized. I understand when you see something's wrong, you want to call it out, and I have no problem with it. My problem is that I feel like people are doing, you know, making these videos and really not doing their checks and balances as far as how is this balance, what did Respawn do to balance this, because this seems to be an issue. Also, I feel like a lot of people did videos hoping that Respawn would see them. I don't know if, you know, if you see bugs or things like that, and I know I've said this in other videos, but you should have been reporting them. Just don't hope it gets fixed. You know, there was a reason why they did the beta. There's a reason why they did the alpha, because there's only so many people in their studio. They wanted to test the game with more people. You understand? They wanted to put it out there. They wanted to make sure that when they put up these servers are going to run 100%. You know, they didn't have all their servers up when it came to the beta, but they had a fairly large amount of the beta. You know, they had a lot of people playing. Like I said before, the EU servers got stress tested to the point where they dropped, and that's what they were looking for. They wanted to see how much their servers could take, how many players could they handle before quality of the game gets taken down. So that's something that people need to understand. But you know, back to all these reviews I'm seeing, you know, I just feel like some people are just missing, you know, they're not checking these things or seeing how it plays. And some people, their reviews, I understand their concerns, but you know, I also have like I have a counter, you know, I would just say, you know, I just want to retard. I want to retort, you know, to these people. I want to, you know, basically respond. This is like a respond video as well, you know, and for the most part, bots. I'll start off with bots. It's just like everybody's main, you know, their main argument in the game. And the bots play a role. They have a benefit, and I feel like there's one big thing people are missing. So we know bots give you points. They take time off your Titanfall. That's the benefit of them being there. I mean, they benefit the players that aren't so good and make them feel like they're doing really good. But the one major thing, and that was an awareness issue right there, I just realized. But anyway, the one major thing that I feel everybody's overlooking is, what's the real role they play? What's the real role that the bots play in the game? And for me, I think it's just that you don't notice it. You don't notice it's happening. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just happening in the game because you're being forced into it, but you don't realize what you're doing. And basically, they play as an anti-camping tool. I've said this in a video before. I know some of you have watched it and you're probably like, "Hey, you're just repeating yourself." And I am, but I just feel like if I put everything in one video, somebody will hear it. But it's just, my thing is, all right, you're playing the game, and for one, Spectres do fight Titans. They have anti-Titan tools, you know, anti-Titan weapons. They shoot rockets at them, so they'll fuck up your Titan, you know. They'll fuck up your Titan, so you're gonna have to fight them. But There's audio cues, and I believe they could spot you onto the mini-map, because I was trying to understand why people are always on the mini-map. One way to stay off the mini-map would be cloaked. They can't spot you then. Or silenced weapon, it won't go off. But guess what? You end up shooting at these Titans, and you end up shooting at these grunts, and I see my grunts dying. And guess what? I know you're there. You understand? So they serve as an anti-camping tool. If you look at the mini-map and you see how much is going on in the mini-map, it's like you're constantly on there. Am I saying there's not going to be any camping in the game? Negative. I'm not saying that. I've seen camping in the beta. Camping happens. Camping's going to happen no matter what. No matter what, there's going to be camping in the game. It happened to me one game. And you know what? It's alright. It's the beta. I don't have all the tools that I'll probably have in the game that I could probably use for camping. You know what I'm saying? But I just need people to understand that I feel like the bots have this role of an anti-camping tool in the game. It's in the game. You don't realize it's happening. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Titans. I've played the game and I noticed that I get Titans. I watched my last video and I realized that I get 2 Titans within 3 to 4 minutes in the game. I get 2 Titans 3 minutes within the game. So I'm being rewarded for playing better by getting my Titan quicker. And guess what? If somebody's not playing as good, they might only get 1 Titan a game or 2. But by that time, the better player or the better team will have their Titans and take over the game. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's, or also you get your core, your damage core or your dash core. I don't know what the ogre does. Probably has like he does more damage with his melee because he's an ogre. You know what I'm saying? He's heavily armored. I think he goes in there for close quarters. That's just my thing. I didn't get the ogre when I played the beta. But my whole thing is just you get rewarded for being a better player. It's just not in the form of what we're used to in kill streaks. You know what I'm saying? We're so used to kill streaks letting you know how good you did. You know, and it's nobody's fault. I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's just what we're used to. It's what we're used to when we play the game. You know, we Call of Duty, you race, you had a good game. Yo, cause I got mad kill streaks. I cycled my kill streaks 3 times or 4 times, and I got crazy kills with them. And it's an understandable argument. I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying you gotta understand. I'm gonna get more Titans. My Titan's gonna be stronger before your Titan. Why? Because I'm doing better. I got my core, my damage core online quicker than you. You know what I'm saying? There's this weird balance in the game that I feel like people are missing. On to the next thing, burn cards. I feel like people don't understand the burn cards. I feel like if you're the Ghost Squad, I'm just gonna use 2 examples of 2 perks that I know. Ghost Squad, not perks, burn cards. Ghost Squad, you stay cloaked the whole time you have it. The whole time you have it, you're cloaked. But guess what? Whenever you shoot your gun, you're gonna pop up out of cloak. Also, if you notice when people are running or doing certain things, they pop in and out of their cloak. It's not 100% cloaked all the time. Secondly, your sights, when you're cloaked, you don't see your sights. Will a good player know where his sights are? Of course. Not saying that. I'm not saying that they won't, but guess what? You don't have your sights. You just don't. It's a little bit irritating not to have your sights sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the balance. I mean, are you technically cloaked the whole game while you have that burn card? Yes, but at the end of the day, once you shoot your gun, you're not cloaked. A rule implant, that's the one that lets you see through walls. It replaces your ability with you being able to see through walls. If a player goes cloaked, you can't see them. I have a video there, and one of my, I forgot what video it was. I don't know if it was my What About Bots vid or the one before that, where I'm using it, the guy goes cloaked and he disappears. And I was able to see him right before that. But once he went cloaked, he disappeared. Obviously, I knew where he was at because he was right in front of me. But that goes to show you there's the balance in it. It's not OP if there's a balance to it, if there's a counter to it. Amped weapons. Amped weapons are bananas. If you guys seen the LMG video, oh my god, I love that thing because it just disintegrates people. Where's the balance? They seem to be really easy to get. Everybody gets them, and this is the thing. It adds this variety of loadouts into the game that you don't know what the next player has. So I feel like people are missing that. I feel like there's such a balance in this game that we haven't seen in such a long time that I feel like people are scared. I feel like people are like, it's too good to be true. And that's what I said in my previous video. I just feel like people are on the fence because they don't want it to be that good. It's not that they don't want it to be that good, sorry. That was taken out of context. But that they just, before they say they jump on that Titanfall bandwagon and say I'm all for it, they don't want to be that guy that people be like, you said this game was gonna be good. It's not good. It's a terrible game. The game sucks. And I just feel like people are scared of being that. But take your time and look at the game when you play it and look at where the balances are. And sorry for the long video, but like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.